LES to the death, baby. LES to the death, baby. Where we at? Where we at with it, baby? Shout out to everybody, man. Let's get this popping, man. Real talk, man. Oh, man, what a day, man. First things first, everybody. Good luck on that corona thing. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep listening to the instructions given from up top. And just, day by day, before you know it, hopefully by the next month, the first of the month, I don't know how they're going to pull that off. But from my understanding, man, we be back on turf, man. But let's see how that go down, man. And let me say a few things before we get started on the Alyork Sports Show, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death, Triple H Entertainment, my girl Holly Howell, salute to you, baby. Syndicate Radio TV, One Voice with KW, D Beeman, my co-hosts, Noah, Justin, you, and my man Juice. Also, Credit Fix, never too late. IG me, inbox me, email me at al.newyork@yahoo.com. Yo, Douglas Bender, I see you, baby. We got the call. The phone calls are available, man. We supposed to have a lot of phone calls. Let's see what happens. But let me start in some news. Let me give a special rest in peace to Tarvaris Jackson. He played for the Seahawks, Vikings, and the Bills. He was a quarterback. Tarvaris Jackson, he died in a car crash. He was only 36 years old in a single car accident in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Sunday morning, Jackson was driving a Chevrolet Camaro, ran off the road, hit a tree. And from my understanding, the car was turning over for like a 7-mile radius. I don't know if that's correct. That seems a little too steep. But that's what I read up. You know what I'm saying? And it happened in South Montgomery. And they pronounced him dead at 8 p.m. that night. And a salute to Tarvaris Jackson, his family. I'm not even going to question why he was outside. That somebody told me that. I'm not worrying about that, man. Bottom line, the man died. He was only 36 years old. And, his family sad, man. He was actually like a coach for a college team. And, it's just a sad story, man. And other news, Shady McCoy, who stole a championship ring with the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me be clear. He stole the ring. He played 13 games, missed the last 3 games, then missed every game in the playoffs, including the Super Bowl. And he actually got a ring. To me personally, he didn't deserve it. He's planning to play 2 more years. He made an announcement the other day. I don't know who's going to sign him up for 2 more years because Shady's basically finished. If I was Shady McCoy, I'd rise off to the sunset. You stole the ring, right? You already had one of your legs blown out. If I'm correct, 1 or maybe even 2. You're healthy right now. Take that ring you stole and just flow up to the sunset. Go get a job at ESPN or Fox 1 and just live your life, dog, because you coming back. You know you're prone to injury, and if you blow out another knee, you're going to regret this comeback. And last year's numbers, he had 101 rushes, 465 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had 28 receptions, 181 yards, 1 touchdown. Less than an average year for Shady McCoy. And in other news, I'm here just giving y'all updates till we get these phone calls, and I got 2 great topics for later on. 2 great topics. Yeah, also rest in peace to Carl Anthony Towns' mother. Thank you, Ernest Vega. I appreciate that. Michael Towns' mom's passed away. Ernest Vega just gave me the update on that. In other news, former Viking Tom Johnson wins a lawsuit for $475,000 against the city of Minneapolis. 2 undercover officers sprayed him with pepper spray, subdued him with a stun gun, and arrested him, which he was falsely arrested. You know what I mean? And he did nothing wrong from my understanding. So salute for ex-Vikings Tom Johnson for winning this lawsuit. Finally, we starting to get some love with the law. $475,000. Good for you, buddy. That God bless you, man. And another news. Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. My Dallas Cowboys. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. If he's not looking at the current events, how does he host a party in his house this Friday night in Dallas, Texas, with 30 individuals, including dumbass Ezekiel Elliott? Cops went over there, locked them guys up. TMZ reported I mean, Dak Prescott, you're known for making decent decisions on the field offensively. This was a horrible decision to try to throw a party with 30 heads, knowing what the hell is going on with society at the moment. So, Dak Prescott, that's a strike against you, bro. Yo, yeah, Jonas, my brother, you stay up, man, good brother. And God bless you and your family, dog. Yeah, Dak Prescott sold out. And other news, Julian Edelman did not like the fact that they threw his name up, on draft day to try to get Tua tags for the number 3 pick, the Lions. And Nick Wright, who's always wrong from FX1, was the one that threw his name out there. And Edelman responded by saying, yo, nice hairline. That's all he said. Nice hairline. Getting at not my boy, but getting at Nick Wright for once again being wrong. You know what I'm saying? Nick Wright, I don't know what's wrong with that dude. He's very intelligent, but he be coming up with the wild shit. I remember he came up with a certain statistic that he thought was supposed to make LeBron James better than Michael Jordan. And he was going hard, like he swore to God that what he was saying was going to turn everybody's mindset. Nick, your name should be Nick Wrong, not Nick Wright. In other news, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, they beef. They had a beef because Mitchell felt like when Gobert tested for positive, right, he was the one that basically caused the corona stoppage on basketball. I don't know whether Donovan Mitchell expected him not to report it or get checked out or whatever, which I thought was stupid by Donovan because a few days later, Mitchell ended up getting the coronavirus. So good that they did it to be. Mitchell's talking about what he wants to do is work on bringing the championship to Salt Lake City. But I don't know how you're going to be mad at Gobert unless you mad at him because he passed it to you. All right, I can feel that. But you mad at him because he basically put it out there and then the NBA ended up having to stop it immediately. That was stupid of you, bro. That was real stupid of you. Okay, guys, phone lines are open. 917-723-8264. Holla at your boy, man. Holla at your boy, man. I got other news here. Let me see what else I got here. Former Cubs All-Star infielder Glenn Burkett dies at 79 years old. From 65 to 73, finishing his career with the Cubs, and then he ended up finishing with the Padres. He was elected to 4 straight All-Star games from 79 to 73, from 69 to 73. 79-year-old Glenn Beckett. Rest in peace, brother. God bless you, man. Like I said, guys, 917-723-8264. All the phone lines. All the phone lines. Now, I got 2 huge topics I want to hit on, but I'm going to wait on for that because of the fact that these topics are real important. Okay, we got our first caller. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Okay, guys, welcome to the Alyork Sports Show. My ask who's calling.
What's up, man?
Okay, hold up. You got to put some bass in your voice, okay? Hello?
Hey,
Okay, I can hear you. You got to talk up. I want my peoples to hear you. Gay, what you got for me?
hey, I'm not following the news on the Eagles lately, brother.
Okay.
I've been hemmed up with this being quarantined and shit.
Okay, shoot your question, buddy. Shoot at me.
So what are we gonna do? Are the Eagles looking for a new quarterback, or are we just gonna stick with one?
Well, my understanding is y'all gonna live and die with Carson Wentz. That's the bottom line. Peterson likes the boy. He's hoping to bring him back to that MVP form that he was in when he ended up blowing out his leg, which I thought was incredible by him because he played another play with that leg blown out, which showed me a lot about his toughness. But he never was the same after the injury. And Peterson is looking for that Carson Wentz. Anything else you got for us on the Alyork Sports Show?
Nah, brother, man. I try to rest my voice as much as possible.
Come on, baby. If you know you're on the show, baby, you got to bring it, man. One question,
I gotta bring it, man.
Yeah, you know how we do here, man. You know, we go hard, go home. But you know what? I appreciate the phone call. And we'll talk a little more the next time. Next time, what I want you to do is premeditate your topics so you have a couple once you call in. Copy?
I got you, brother. And hopefully once I get better, I'll be back on stronger than ever.
Okay, get better. God bless you, dog. And we'll talk soon. Thanks for calling in.
Yep.
Okay, brother. You have a great one, man.
You too, brother.
Okay, okay. All right, guys, let's call in, man. 917-723-8264. I just had a missed phone call right now. Matter of fact, we got one coming in right now. Yeah, what's going on, man? Ask who's this, man?
Hello?
Yeah.
This is Big Ben.
Big Ben, what it do, baby?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, Big Ben, lower that behind you. I hear my voice behind you. Can you just lower it a little bit?
Yeah, I'll go it.
Okay, brother, what's up? What you got on the table for us, man?
Yo, man, you know I'm the crazy Met fan. You know how it is, man. But I want to talk about the Yankees, actually.
Okay.
You guys obviously have a beautiful track record, you know, in your history.
Right.
And I was wondering, you only went twice in your history with 10 years not winning a championship.
Yeah, we actually out of decade right now. Thanks for rubbing it in, Benny. But go ahead.
Well, no, the reason why is because I don't want to see another decade. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of you guys not winning. You
Well,
know?
I can almost promise you that's not going to happen. I can't promise you because it's not realistic to promise you. But for me understanding and knowing what the brass is doing, oh, we got a couple of them this decade coming up. I mean, in the 20s, I see about 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? But I can't promise you. But I'm telling you, we're going to win a couple in this decade. I guarantee you that.
I hope so, because you know what the thing is, what a lot of teams are doing, everything is young. Mix it up with a couple of veterans. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Now, I understand you. You got to put, the veterans with the young guys, get some nice continuity there. I love to have that. I don't like to have too much of a young team because what happens is when the light gets on them late in the playoff, they always seem to come up short because young guys usually make mistakes. Not saying that veterans don't make mistakes, but usually the younger guys do. Usually the younger guys do.
That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
Now, what else you got for me, Big Ben? Because I know you got something else for me, man.
Yo, brother, what's up with my Jets, man?
Yeah, I'm going to be quite frank with you, man. I haven't been keeping up with the Jets. They're not a team that when I go into my NFL and I start doing homework, I implicate them, on what I'm doing. But one thing I can say is y'all kind of blessed that Tom Brady is not in that division no more. That gives y'all real hope of winning a division. I mean, for the first time in 20 years, not that y'all didn't have a time before, because there was time when y'all had Revis and all that. Y'all made a run at these guys. Y'all played, the Patriots a lot of times good. But I'm tired of seeing lines -14, -17, New England when they play y'all, because that's just stating how much better they are than y'all. Now you ain't going to see that no more. Now you're going to see maybe pick'ems -3, which means that y'all have a better chance to beat New England and y'all have a better chance to win the division, though me and my co-host Noah Parker think Buffalo Bills, and my man Juice also, we think Buffalo Bills going to run with that division. We just think the Bulls are really stacked. The Bills are really stacked up this year. The Buffalo Bills. But that's not to say the Jets can't. That's not to say the Jets can't sneak up and win that division. What's up? You got anything else for me, baby?
Yeah, I was thinking Buffalo Bills myself.
Yeah, they tough. And then after that heartbreak loss last year, Houston, which they should have won, they got a chip on their shoulder, bro. And they also know Tom Brady's not playing. So they really I think they're going to be feeling themselves going into training camp. And, and they got a couple key acquisitions. They got the draft. They going to be all right, man. If I'm correct, they picked up the wide receiver from Minnesota Vikings, Diggs. So now they're going to be that much tougher. You understand? Allen got another receiver. So, and their defense is always like right there or just above average. Buffalo Bills, to me, hands down, wins that division. But that's not to say anybody else like the Jets can't sneak and get that. But go ahead, brother.
All right, yo, thank you, my man. Yo, listen, you keep up the good work, bro.
Yes, sir.
You're awesome, dude.
I appreciate you, Ben. Yo, I appreciate everything about you. I thank you for calling in, my brother.
Yes, anytime, my bro.
Yo, and stay safe out there in the East Coast. Listen to the instructions. Hopefully we be over with this, and we'll have a solution for what's going on at the prior moment. But don't get caught out there, dog, because a lot of people not coming back from it, man.
Nah, no, man. I'm fighting it right now, and so far, so good.
Okay, brother. God bless you, and the best of luck, bro.
All right, you too.
All right, man. Take care, man. All right, guys. Great questions. We had 2 callers so far. 917-723-8264. I got 2 more kind of deep topics. I really don't want to get into them until we handle a couple of phone calls, because I already know what's going to happen. Once I get into them, we're going to start getting all these phone calls. But right now, I got no choice but to get into them. And the first thing I'm going to start with is Mr. Earl Spence, who just survived a huge car accident. Okay, we got another call. Hold up. I'll get back to that. Okay, I guess we got to hold up. Well, right. I see you, baby. Earl Spence. Okay, hold on. We got another. Let me get these calls first. Okay, hello.
What's happening, Captain?
All right, my ex, who's this?
It's Ramon. Big Ramon for LES, 95 The Rouge. What's happening?
Okay, Big Ramon, what up, baby? Yo, what's going on, baby?
What up? I tell you, don't call and I'm calling.
Nah, you listen, you one of those that keep it $110, man. Listen, you sound clear, so I ain't got to tell you talk up. What you got for us, man? We got people listening.
I want to talk about the Spence Crawford joint you put up before.
Okay, I was about to get into that, but you know what? You can start it off for me.
All right, man. I mean, I think it'd be an intriguing matchup first off.
Right.
And I think I give Crawford the edge just because of his defense, even though he's a smaller man. I want to know what your thoughts are.
Well, if I had to lean on defense, I'll give the defense more. Who I named the floor general, who's the boogeyman, Earl Spence. I think Spence's defense is better. That's just my opinion, though. But I think Crawford's offense is better. And
I mean, he got touched up a little bit though, Spence's last fight.
That's what I'm saying. And I think Crawford's seen that. He's seen a lot of liabilities in him during that fight. Not to mention, he just came from a huge car accident. So who the hell knows where he's at with it? If I'm Earl Spence, I'm like, fuck rushing a fight, because right now the word is he wants to fight Pac-Man or Crawford by either September, no later than January. He wanted this fight in June, but due to the events and the setbacks, now he pushed it back to September and January. My understanding is, don't you got to have a couple tune-up fights? Wouldn't you agree with me on that? Or at least one tune-up fight?
Absolutely. I'm thinking anybody that want to see Pac, no matter what, has got to see Thurman, because Thurman thought he was going to do everything and look what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, one time fucked up. Let me tell you something.
Gatekeeper somewhere. There's no gatekeeper.
Yeah, one time played around. He was in a casino, hanging out late. I mean, I'm not making no excuses. Pac-Man kicked his ass. He got what he deserved. I'm just going to say it like that. When you fight a true champion like Manny Pacquiao, you do not hang out hours you're not supposed to. You're training.
And eat your vegetables.
Exactly. You do everything that you're supposed to do. One time took him easy. He thought it was like a walk in the park, and he just found out the old man still had it, because Manny Pacquiao, I seen that fight, which I'm pretty sure you seen it. He whipped his ass. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But let me ask you something.
What about that kid Garcia?
Which one?
The new kid, the new golden boy.
Well,
He was supposed to get a fight with Tank or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you got to educate me more on him. I thought you was talking about the Garcia that lost to Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? Or Danny. You're not talking about Danny either, right? You talk about the other kid. You can probably educate me more on him. But all I'm telling you right now, let's try to stick it on this topic so we don't go off. If Earl Spence gets Manny Pacquiao, I want you to tell my people listening who you think win and why.
Well, I tell you what, it depends how Spence takes the fight. If he gets overconfident and he stands in there, Manny Pacquiao, the last thing to go for a fighter is the power. That's the last thing. So if he get overconfident and he tries to stand toe-to-toe, the same thing's going to happen to him that happened to Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman got popped.
Yep.
You know? But if he's standing there too confident and don't use his boxing skills, I think Manny Pacquiao take him out too. You know?
Yeah, I think
Manny Pacquiao got 2, maybe 3 good fights left, and that's it.
Well, I'm going to agree, because before I was thinking Manny be crazy to take this fight. but he looked so fucking good. I mean, extremely good against one time.
Same thing, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing, and I'm admitted. I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
I said Thurman's gonna outlast him. Manny Pacquiao, I thought he was finished. He didn't look, he lackluster his last opponent, whatever. You know what? He showed up and he showed out, Papa.
Yeah, he showed out. He showed out indeed. I mean, he put a clinic on him. He put a clinic on him.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna tell you now, Errol Spence is a way different animal than one time. They don't call him the truth for nothing. You know what I'm saying? There was a dude, hold up, there was a dude back in the days, right? From the Lower East Side. You probably know who it is. He passed away. His name was Psycho. When I remember being a little kid and I asked him, yo, why they call you Psycho? He said, they don't call me Psycho for making cookies. So the point I'm trying to make is they don't call Errol Spence the truth for making cookies. He's the truth for a reason. So I think this might be a little too much for Manny, but it will be a great fight to watch. Everybody will definitely suit up for this fight. And Manny, you can't never count him out. That's the beautiful thing about Manny. But I just think I'm going to keep it 100 on my show. I think Spence gets him if he's anything like Spence before the car accident.
Absolutely.
Now, that accident did something to him. Ray, if that accident did something to him, then Manny got him. Manny got him.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. That's going to be, I think that division is stacked right now.
Right.
We got a lot of great fights coming up, man. I can't wait till all this shit is over so we can see some of these matchups, man.
Oh, man.
Like tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I'm dying to see these matchups, too, especially this. I'm glad that Errol Spence now is trying to get at these cats. Before, he was, like, working around these cats. Now he's going at these cats. Maybe that car accident did it to him. I don't know. Maybe that woke up some brain cells he never knew he had because he never called out Crawford. Crawford been calling out Spence. You don't remember that?
No doubt. Now he feel like Bruce. He feel like Bruce Willis now in Glass. He had that train accident. Now he's invincible. That's
what I'm saying. He feeling like, you know what? I overcame that. I could overcome anything. Which I don't know if that's the right state of mind. But I'm glad as a guy that likes to watch boxing. I'm not gonna say I'm an aficionado of boxing, but I know enough about boxing to hold my shit down. But I know one thing. This is a fight that I've been wanting to see for the last 2 years, and I'm pretty sure a million other people. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I totally agree, man. And we get inspiration from different venues, so maybe this is it. Who knows, man? Who knows? Let's see, man. Let's see what the future holds. Listen, I want to hold your lines up.
Yeah.
It's been great talking to you, young blood. I remember hanging out with you in front of Junior High School 22 with Inch and all of them, Irma and all of that.
Yeah, I think we played sports together, no?
I know, we did.
We played baseball. I remember you, Ray.
All of that.
All right, brother. Listen, man, thanks for calling in. I appreciate you.
And again, don't worry, man. Do your thing, baby boy.
Thank you, brother. You have a good one and be safe out there, brother.
Likewise.
Big Ray, copy. Thank you, brother. All right. Okay, guys. Yeah, man, we got the questions coming in, man. Like I said, man, open sessions. You dial it up. I'll take it. I'll try to run with it if possible. If can't, I'll just tell you straight out. You hold it down. But let's talk. But I'm going to get back to the fighting. Errol Spence, I'm real proud of him that he's calling these guys out. I just hope he really means calling these guys out instead of it being maybe money or it being something else. But Errol Spence, I love the guy. I love the way he fights, man. I think he has enough of everything. Like, he's not your greatest power puncher, but he's long. He's got the little Tommy Hearns in him. Long. He's got some defense in him. And his punch is good enough to lay you out. So I think he carries, to me, everything he needs to carry, to beat all these contenders in front of him. Now, to think about Crawford's a beast. Like, Crawford's quick, hand speed, hit hard. He's just mad quick. So this makes for a great fight. I would hate to see Manny go up against Spence, even though I would definitely watch it. But I'm a big Manny fan. Manny, to me, he shot his low. He beat one time. I think if I'm Manny, unless he really needs money, step off, man. Because right now you're going to these young guys who are hungry, who are trying to get to where you at. And I hate to use this, man, but I don't want to see Manny get hurt in there, man. And I'm being 100, man. I'm a Manny fan, man. I would hate to see Manny get broken the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? But if he thinks he's ready and he's going to shoot up, then I'm going to just go there and I'm going to cheer for Manny Pacquiao. But if I'm him, you beat one time, just fall back. Let Crawford, let Spence, let them have this huge undefeated fight that everybody's been waiting upon. Should be at least 40, 50 M's. I was saying 100 before, but it's probably about 40, 50 M's more realistically. And let this fucking fight happen, man. All right, guys. Phone lines are open. 917-723-8264. Hit your boy up. If not, I'm going to have to start my last topic. Where we at? We almost halfway through. Big thing going on yesterday. I posted up some Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame. I love this topic because this is about I think the hottest topic that you're going to get at least 50-50 on both sides. I mean, I got a bunch of dudes that could give you trillion reasons why he shouldn't make it. Then I got guys on this side who will give you the same amount that tell you he should make it. Now, if y'all want to post up, you know what I mean, hit me on the message box, tell me what you think. I'm going to start breaking it down. Eli Manning, I'm going to just shoot out some numbers. He played in 236 games. Manny didn't never miss a game during causing injury. And that's hard to believe because, you know, Manny don't strike me as a tough guy. But he never missed a game because of an injury. 236 games he played. His record is 500. He's 117 and 117, which doesn't spark up no sparks. That doesn't tell us anything. Besides that, he don't dominate the game as far as a winning quarterback. 60.3 completion percentage, 57,000 yards, 366 touchdowns, which is not that shabby. I mean, Brady and them got 5 and change, Breeze, but we know Manny ain't in that caliber. 366 is not that bad. What's horrible is the 244 interceptions. People not buying that. 4-time Pro Bowl, 2016 Walter Payton Award winner. And the thing why I'm going to say, why I will put him in the Hall of Fame, and this is because all the intangibles around it. So wait till I finish before y'all start saying, yo, Al, you bugging, Al, chill. Let me finish my shit off, then y'all can do what y'all want to do. Like I said, phone lines are open, 917-723-8264. Them 2 Super Bowl runs that Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants had. Since I've been watching football, I would say since about maybe 78, 80s. This was the best runs that I've seen any football team have. You got guys going, yeah, but if I had that defense, my man, it don't matter. One of the runs, they were underdog every game. Underdog at Tampa Bay. Underdog at the Cowboys. They won that. They won the Tampa one. They won the Cowboy one. Underdog in the frozen tundra in Lambeau Field. Went over there, took that. And there were 14-point underdogs against the New England Patriots. So I don't think you guys understand all that. Now, y'all going to be, yeah, but that's 1 year. That's whatever, 2 years. It don't matter. Name me an individual that had this kind of run. Now, Broadway Joe had a game where he was also something like 14 points underdogs, I think against the Colts, and he called a victory and he won. Okay, that's kind of similar. But I seen these games, bro, and I like, and you might not believe me, I like Tampa to win. I didn't bet no money, but it was too close of a game. But I thought Tampa could win that game. I definitely thought my Cowboys was going to beat them. Then they went to the frozen tundra, Brett Favre and company. They beat them. I said, there's no way they're going to beat Brett Favre and them. Then they beat the perfect season almost having New England Patriots with Randy Moss. And Eli contributed. Now, a lot of y'all going to say, yo, that was a lucky throw to David Tyree. That thing was wobbling. Don't matter. He did it. He escaped. How about escaping that sack? Now, I know he normally don't escape sacks, but he did. And Tyree finally made a play for him. The throw to Plaxico wasn't a bad throw. And he had a decent game. He threw for about 250, 2 touchdowns, something like that, 1 interception. One thing I can say about Eli, he's kind of like a bipolar quarterback. He's either really bad or he's really good. There's no middle grounds with Eli. So that's why when half of y'all tell me he don't deserve to be in it, I ain't mad at y'all. Because that's that bipolar in him that got you thinking like that. But I'm on the other side of the bipolar. I'm on the good side of the bipolar. I'm on the 2 championship runs. One of the best fourth quarter comeback quarterbacks in the game. And you know what's ironic? Both of them games that Eli Manning was down, why did I get the impression? Matter of fact, fuck the impression. I looked at the Patriots bench. They knew he was bringing them back those 2 games. Go to fucking YouTube. Go to the fucking fourth quarter. And look at the Patriots bench because the cameras catches everybody. The last game, Wolford threw his fucking helmet on the floor because he knew the book of Eli was going to bring him down the field and take the lead. He knew it. And I'm not an Eli Manning fan. I'm not a Giant fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't like Eli Manning. But if I'm going to kick the raw truth to y'all, I got to keep it 100. I got to keep it 100. Real talk. I can't be here fronting. Book of Eli. My man, I seen the incredible shit by him, but then I see the most dumbest shit. I see them throw the worst picks in the game. I mean, there was one time he used to throw like the little floater over the middle on some Salucci shit. Like, just throw it up in the air. They didn't care who was going to get it. He ain't going to be the prettiest guy that makes it to the Hall, but he will make it to the Hall. Not to mention, now let me kick the intangibles that I'm talking about. His brother's Peyton Manning, who everybody loves. Everybody loves Peyton Manning, except if you're against Peyton. But if you're not against Peyton, everybody loves Peyton. Everybody loved his father before that, Archie Manning. My man, them 2 guys, if you had any clue what they meant to the NFL, if his son is a borderline Hall of Famer, he's getting in just to the fact of those 2 guys. Now, a lot of y'all might be, Al, what that got to do with football? It's not about football. It's about politics. And I keep trying to tell my man Noah Parker that. It's about politics, dog. That's why Manny's getting in. I don't want to hear, why Phil Simms ain't in. Why Jed Plunkett ain't in. First of all, Manny got them both for like 170 touchdowns. And I don't want to hear it, but they play half a season. So whose fault is that? Is that Manny's fault? That Plunkett and Simms play half of his career? No. That's not Manny's fault. He is not a first ballot. Let me make this clear. Eli Manning is not a first ballot. If you took out, let's say if I could take out the intangibles, the Eli Manning, the Peyton Manning, the Archie Manning, if you take all that out coming out of the New York, and not only that, beating Tom Brady and Bill Belichick 2 times, who so-called cheated in the NFL, were favored by the NFL, and he beat them twice. And when I say he beat them twice, I'm not saying that it was just a team victory. He took them on the last drive on both games. Now, it wasn't only him. Everybody had to play their part. Tyree had to make a great catch. Manningham in the other game made a great catch. Plaxico made a great catch. It don't matter. Manny got the ball and surged them right down the field on 2 different occasions. Deja vu, game 2. I put 5 racks, word of my dead mother, on game 2 on New England money line, and I had to watch Eli Manning bring them right down the field and score once again on the so-called the best team in football, the New England Patriots. You guys, I'm not trying to convince y'all. I'm not. I'm just making my point why I think he's getting in. Now, did he clown out a lot of times? Yeah. He's going to be the worst Hall of Famer ever to enter. Let me make this clear. The worst Hall of Famer ever to enter. But he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, hold up. No, look at Eli. Yeah, Raymond. Yeah, his interceptions are epic, man. Like, he had 244 of them. I mean, he looked like a clown a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I looked at Eli a couple games. I mean, I remember like in his maybe 9th, 10th season, and I'm like, why is he still playing? But this guy's bipolar. He's either super great or he's just extremely bad. And it depends which one you want to run with. Okay, I got some questions. Let me go down to the questions. Remember, guys, phone lines are open, 917-723-8264. If you're going to call, this is the time to call. Okay, the Jets and Buffalo battle. The division should be Buffalo Bills unless New England. Okay, Ernest, you're right. It should be the Jets and Buffalo unless New England pulls out a rabbit out their hat. I got you on that, bro. Yeah, Dak Prescott did throw a Corona party. Stupid ass motherfucker. Okay, we got a caller. Yeah, welcome to the Alyork Sports Show. Can I help you?
Yo.
Yo, what up, baby?
What's going on?
Yeah, I just had to let off some steam, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I see that. I hear that.
Yeah, you know I'm working, big man. You know I'm working.
You know, I wanted to give you a little update on the NBA, let you know what's going on.
Go ahead, brother.
They saying they're going to do 1 month training camp before they get going again.
Okay, when you say 1 month, when?
Whenever, they didn't give a date yet, but what they're saying is the executives are saying they're suggesting 1 month training camp before they start. So if they're going to start or whatever they're going to do, they have to do 1 month training camp first, is what the executives are suggesting.
Right.
And the first 2 weeks will be solo, and the second 2 weeks will be with the team. What they're thinking about doing is doing one location. Las Vegas is in play.
Okay.
For number one. And what they'll do, the reason why is the hospitality. They'll be able to put them in a hotel or casino, all the teams in one hotel or casino. And they all come out of that same hotel casino, but what the holdup right now is they're trying to find out a way that they can do some immediate testing. You follow what I'm saying?
Now they're gonna have people in the crowd.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so they're doing all with the people, and then we're having testing on all the players, doctors, coaches, etc. Copy?
That's what they're working on, and they projecting the season to end Labor Day, around Labor Day weekend.
Right.
And then it'd be a delay on the start of next season around Christmas Day.
Okay.
That's what you think about that.
Well, I told you I'm not a fan of kind of forcing this NBA. I think they had a great season. I understand people want a winner, and somebody wants a winner. I don't think, me personally, I might be wrong. I'm just speaking for me, for Alyork, not for anybody else. I think that the season was a terrific season. You can build so much from the season without continuing it. What I'm afraid is that they continue it and then something go wrong.
Now let me ask you. Now I can see why they're doing it, because from the business standpoint,
obvious.
This is the Clippers. You got Kawhi and Paul George. They're thinking about the extend, or you got AD. Is he going to extend with the Lakers? Or is he going to go to Chicago or anywhere else? So it kind of ties up the trades and everything as well. Don't you feel like it just messes everything up if they don't finish?
Well, it messes more stuff than that. I mean, you got the Vince Carter goodbye, when he's leaving, trying to salute everybody his last year. I mean, so many things. LeBron trying to get a 500 record before he leaves the NBA. And if you take away this year for him, I mean, how many years does LeBron got after this year? I would say 2, 3 max. And he's got to go 2-0 to go 500 in championship play.
Don't let me get fucking started with LeBron. He's trying to steal one this year.
Right.
He's saying if they end it right now, they deserve the championship.
Man, they will never give him no props for that.
Man,
you got too many dudes that would shoot him. They would shoot him down, man. I mean, there's too many dudes that got their mouth in the NBA, including from all the analysts, like Stephen A. would shoot him down, even though to me he's a funny cat, but he'll shoot him. Everybody would shoot him down for that. Either nobody gets it or they do what you're saying they're going to do. I mean, no matter what, I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch. It ain't going to be the same watch for me, but you know what? It beats nothing. But me personally, being in this sports thing my whole life, I watched the NBA this season. It was so incredible. From the watching the Milwaukee Bucks get their shit together, from all the free agent pickups, AD going to LA, you know, even though Kyrie and Durant didn't work out in Brooklyn, but that was also huge news. You know, you got the growth of Devin Booker, you know, Brandon Beal making noise. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great season. And that Clipper LA thing, I know they want to finish that because everybody's still wondering who could have won and they should finish it. But to me, it ain't going to finish how it started, dog. Like, if you have it in Las Vegas, I mean, I understand you get a winner, but I'd rather watch that, you know, that them games in Staples Center, them going back and forth at it, you know what I'm saying, to get to the championship. You know what I'm saying? And to me, personally, it takes a lot from the game, man. That's just my opinion, bro.
Oh, definitely. It's gonna hold it up for sure.
Yeah, put some bass on there, big man.
I said it's gonna hold it up for sure. But I also want to talk to you about what the hell is Shaq talking about? The top 10 performers in the finals, leaving out the D Wade, man. That's crazy.
Say that again.
Shaq did a survey, and they asked him what was the top 10 people, top 10 performers in the NBA Finals.
Right.
And Shaq left out D Wade.
See, Shaq's a punk. I'm gonna tell you now, because if you remember, when was that series they played Dallas with Shaq and Wade? Was that 06?
05, I think, 06, 05, 06.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaq made it clear. They asked him, who do you like playing with better, Kobe or D Wade? He said D Wade is the best player on the planet. So he basically said he was better than Kobe. That's what he said. He was better than Kobe. And I understand he was trying to throw Kobe low blows. Rest in peace, the late Kobe Bryant. Right. You know, because I understand they was going through their shit. Right. But this is how you know dudes is fake. Now they ask him this question and he don't even mention D Wade.
He had, I don't know all of them, but he had Jordan. He had him number 2, okay, which is crazy to me. Then he had LeBron number 3. Mm-hmm. I think he had Larry Bird 4, and then he had Kobe like 9.
So that's crazy.
That's crazy, but man,
you can't put you number 2 and Kobe 9. If you ask me, I think together, I think Shaq won most of the MVPs, correct?
Right.
So I can see him putting himself in front of Kobe, but you don't drop Kobe to 9, dog.
It was 8 or 9 for sure.
Yeah, you don't put him in back of the bus like that. You don't do that.
And then don't even put D Wade on there. He got you too.
Right. Well,
that's crazy to me.
I don't believe anything that comes out of Shaq's mouth. I think he speaks off the moment, whatever he's feeling, more than speaking realistically. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's been Shaq. That's just like when he went to that, whatever that was, that club or that high school party, and he was like, Kobe's a snitch. Kobe's a snitch. That's what he felt that moment. So he said that moment. Then a week later, he apologizing like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't buy in too much into what Shaq be saying. I really don't. He's a salesman, dog. That's what he does. He's got about 102 commercials. I mean, you look at TV, there's a Shaq commercial, every other commercial. No, real talk. He got some general shit. He got some bad back shit. He got all type of commercial bombs. That dude's a businessman. He got chicken wings on the strip. Yo, Shaq is a businessman. I don't listen to nothing he say, man. What else you got for us on the show, big man? We got 15 minutes left. You can ride on down to somebody else's call.
The UFC thing, I don't know where we at. You heard anything? I mean, last time I checked, he was still going to do it. So I don't know.
Well, they got something on ESPN that I heard Dana White talking. He didn't want to mention where.
Right.
And I remember Mike Greeny telling him, but where? And he wouldn't submit to that.
Right.
But then Greeny, hold up. Then Greeny bring up something about an island, and he's saying that's in the future, the island he bought, where he gonna hold those fights. But the next fight, from my understanding, not that I know much, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know anything about UFC. I wish Justin Yu was here for that, because that's what he does. He follows UFC. But from my understanding, it's that one ain't gonna be at the island. The first one, it's the ESPN. No, that's not going to be at the island. But the ones after that, he will hold those events all on the island, which I think that's going to be sick.
Oh, that's going to be dope.
That's going to be sick.
That's a follow to all the other presidents, CEOs, all the other sports and stuff. That's some gangster shit.
That is some gangster shit. That's some like, I'm going to do what I need to do to get my business to still run.
Right.
And the beauty about the wrestling, I mean not the wrestling, the UFC, it's not like basketball where people go to each other's homes, home and home. UFC, you can actually hold an event in one spot and nothing changes.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing changes. But in other sports, baseball, basketball, football, you got the home and road element, which changes everything. And that's why I'm going to disagree with that NBA shit that you was just educating me on. I feel the NBA should eat this year, and just next year's another year. I don't want to hear that they losing money. These motherfuckers is billionaires and trillionaires, man. I don't want to hear nothing about that, bro.
You heard anything about baseball? I ain't even hit. They've been under the radar, huh?
Well, baseball, one thing great about baseball carries 162 games. So, my man, like I told my man the other day, even if they play 100 games, you still got a whole fucking season, basically. I mean, to me, there's just too many games in baseball. Big man, let me get this other line, big man.
You got it.
Thanks for your call, baby. I appreciate you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, my ex was on the Alyork Sports Show.
Hey, how's it going? This is Jesse Gambino.
Jesse Gambino. What a motherfucking name. I don't even know where to start with that name, but you know what? What you got for us? We got 10 minutes left on the show. I got viewers here who are hungry for something new. Give me something new and let them show they hear you. I want them to hear you. Yeah.
I would like all New York fans to know, New York Giants fans to know, as a native New Yorker, the Giants suck. Eli Manning sucks. Eli Manning is probably going to be the second worst quarterback to enter the Hall of Fame. Let's just go down to Eli Manning lineage. He comes from a family of Mannings, great, strong Manning. And he happens to be the plan B of the Manning family.
I agree.
The thing that every woman wants the day after they sleep with the worst guy that they could possibly be with. That's Eli Manning.
Okay.
He's perfect. He's 500 in the regular season, which...
Yeah, I pointed that out. He's 117 and 117. Go ahead.
Which is horrible, so...
Now, you know I'm gonna play devil's advocate, but go ahead. I'm going to let you get your nut off, then I'm going to play devil's advocate. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna go for nuts and berries, let's see. As a number one pick, you're expected to win a Super Bowl. So
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
But DeMarcus Russell was a number one pick. DeMarcus Russell was the number one pick, and I don't think the Raiders expected to win the Super Bowl with him.
And Al Davis, Monty, and Lane Kiffin were both doing a lot of drugs at the time.
Okay, something happened because he was the number one pick coming out of LSU, and he got hooked to that purple syrup. But even before that purple syrup, I never heard no Super Bowl talk in drafting him. But go ahead.
I mean, Jamarcus Russell was... First off, people looked at Jamarcus Russell as what Cam Newton was when he came out. He was the first Cam Newton, realistically.
I'll consider him more like a Dante Culpepper, but go ahead.
Dante Culpepper is another good, another prime example, but the difference between Dante Culpepper and Jamarcus Russell is about 30 pounds and accuracy. Nobody realized that Jamarcus Russell had zero accuracy outside of the the dome that they play in New Orleans every year, or LSU, wherever they play.
Right. I know he tore Notre Dame ass up, but get it.
So back to Eli Manning. So Eli Manning is the #1 pick. He's supposed to win 2 Super Bowls. He played in a division that had a retarded Redskins staff. Okay, it had the Dallas Cowboys, which, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, we had to play with a undrafted rookie free agent by the name of Tony Homo, who actually went and gunned down Eli Manning at times. So I want you to take this into perspective.
Now, Romo puts up numbers, but he's a bum ass when the lights is on him and they need a big win, just like Dak Prescott. But go ahead.
Right, from Northern Illinois, not from Ole Miss, not
Okay.
from a prestigious college, not from a prestigious family, not even from like anywhere outside of, there's nothing football that says Tony Romo is going to be successful other than what he did on the field.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go, Gambino. Let's push it on. We got a couple minutes left. Let's get to the point. Let's go, baby. What you really want to say?
Eli Manning is the second worst quarterback that will enter the Hall of Fame behind Joe Namath.
Both New Yorkers.
Another New Yorker.
Go away, Joe.
Let's see. Eli Manning should give both of his rings to the defenses of those teams.
I disagree, but go ahead.
He should write them a check. He should go to Sonora's house. The guy or Mario Manningham, I'm sorry. You should go to Mario Manningham's house in Michigan and mow his lawn. Okay, possibly watch his pitch.
Okay, hold up. Let me hold you there. So you talking about that catch he made in the second Super Bowl, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, what I want you to do when we finish this show, I want you to put the game on YouTube, and I want you to see how accurate and how great did Eli Manning put that ball when only he can catch it at.
Absolutely.
Now, like I said, I'm not an Eli fan. I don't want y'all to misinterpret me. I just keep it real. I keep it real. If I had a hole in my sock right now, and none of y'all can see it, and one of y'all asked me how your socks are looking, I'm going to tell you, I got a hole in my sock.
But I can make that throw at least 1 out of 20 times.
I don't believe that. That throw was incredible.
I'm not saying it was a bad throw. But
Gambino, let me rephrase. I don't know if you was listening, Gambino. I lost $5K on that game.
Oh,
I lost 5. That was a lot for me at the time. It's a lot now. It's a lot now. What I'm trying to tell you is when he made that throw, I cursed in the fucking book in the M Casino. I was fucking like a wild animal running around there, fucking cursing that the security guards wanted to kick me out, and they didn't because they know I be playing a lot over there, or I used to play a lot over there. But trust me, I went nuts when he completed that shit. On top of Wes Welker dropping that ball. But go ahead.
There are 10 other quarterbacks who could easily make that play without blinking. That aren't first-round picks, that aren't #1 picks, that didn't have a 500 regular season record through their whole career, and basically, I can name 10 right at the gate.
Okay, let me freeze you. Can I freeze you real quick?
Absolutely.
Anybody could make that throw, correct? That's what you're telling me, right?
Any of the quarterbacks that are playing,
Okay, hold up.
can easily make that throw.
Hold up. Who makes that throw on the last drive of a Super Bowl game? You can't even name me a guy that made a throw like that right now. I mean, a throw that was severely close to incredible.
Ben Roethlisberger didn't throw that dart against Arizona.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Big Ben. That missile he got through. I still don't know how that made it through. But that, yes, I can count that also.
So I divert. You put Ben Roethlisberger in that situation, he makes the same throw.
Oh, well, Big Ben's, he's an automatic Hall of Famer, so you're not telling me nothing by saying that. Now, if you tell me Phillip Rivers makes that throw, now we talking. And don't tell me Phillip Rivers make that throw because I'm going to tell you why. Because you were talking some Phillip Rivers on my post. Phillip Rivers is the most known dude And Jameis Winston is a baby Phillip Rivers on throwing interceptions late in the red zone. You know how much money Phillip Rivers costs me late in games? Because he throws picks after time after time. Phillip Rivers is a sellout. I like Phillip, but I hate him late in the games in the red zone. It's like whenever I have him, if they don't blow a team out, I almost feel it. Here comes the pick. It's like I could call it. Here comes the pick. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but it will happen. Phillip Rivers does not make that throw.
It's dangerous when you're a quarterback who thinks he's out of that 2004 class. I'll admit that Phillip Rivers. I'll say Ben is the best, Eli's the worst, and Phillip is in the middle. But Phillip had the advantage of having Tomlinson to start his career in Diego, and should have never let Tomlinson leave because he never had a running back able to basically be on goal line situations where he could count on a running back to cowbell his way into the end zone instead of throwing those red zone picks in which you described.
Oh my God, that guy killed me year after year after year, man. Phillip Rivers is like, oh my God, it's like he's a interception ready to happen, kind of like Brett Favre late in his career. Like when Brett Favre went like the last year in Minnesota and then he went to the Jets, I think, for that 1 year. Same shit. Interception ready to happen. Because he tried to throw it through those little windows and it's not happening.
I agree with you 100% because there are those quarterbacks like a Brett Favre who they throw from the hip. They think without really thinking. They just throw it.
Yeah, Favre is a gunslinger. He's a gunslinger. Favre's a gunslinger.
Right, and that's what I believe Phillip Rivers is. I just think he's a lesser version of a gunslinger. He's a shittier gunslinger.
Okay, I can flow with that. I don't think he's an exact gunslinger, but when you said lesser version, I can work with that. Okay, let's go back to Eli. Let's not confuse everybody. We got 3 minutes left. Give me a little more on why you think Eli should not be in the Hall of Fame, and then we'll shut it down.
Eli should not be in the Hall of Fame for other reasons, like he has no personality. He looks like he looks like...
Oh, man, I don't heard it all.
He looks like every person's child who didn't get enough attention from their mother in the corner picture on Christmas Day because he forgot the sweater that he didn't really want and cries like a little bitch about it. That's what Eli Manning is.
Well, I read, look at, let me...
And I'll do you one better. He's had great offensive talent in Jeremy Shockey, in Tiki Barber. Well, I'm not going to say Tiki Barber because Tiki Barber is a bald-headed stupid idiot. Okay, but he had Brandon Jacobs, Ahmad Bradshaw. He had a number 1 receiver in Plaxico Burress. He was supposed to win 2 Super Bowls.
I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about that.
And the fact that he had to fight it out with an undrafted rookie by the name of Tony Homo Romo from Northern Illinois, if you have to gun it out with a guy like that, you don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you. Let me tell you something. Romo, listen. Romo, regular season football, Romo put some numbers up, just like Dak Prescott. The thing with Romo is, late in the season, that game to get in the playoffs or in the playoffs and take it to another level, that's when he don't show up. That's why I call him Romo the Homo.
But that's more of an indictment on Eli Manning during the regular season because you know what? The playoffs it's great to be good in the playoffs, but you got to actually make it to the playoffs, and the only way to make it to the playoffs is to win the division. And if you're fighting it out with a guy who was a undrafted rookie free agent, the same year, mind you, that you came into the league, it wasn't like they didn't come to the league together. Eli was the number 1 pick, and Tony Romo got a phone call after the draft was over, like, hey, come to Texas.
Okay, since you want to bring up undrafted, I'm gonna pick you up a late guy that got drafted and dogged the whole league. Tom Brady went 199th in the 6th round. So when you say undrafted, Tom Brady was like a few picks away from not being drafted. Right? So what I'm trying to get at is, to me, listen, to me that don't hold no weight, because once you become a star in the NFL or you get a starting gig, all that draft shit don't mean nothing to me, bro. I'm gonna be honest with me. Look at Tom Maranovich when number 3 for the Raiders ain't do shit. DeMarcus Russell ain't do shit. So them number ones don't guarantee a motherfucker.
I believe it does. There are a lot more number one picks.
No, but what I'm saying is they don't, Gambino, they don't guarantee nothing. Of course, the chances of these guys doing better than everybody else is through the roof. I understand that. That's why they call high draft picks. But it doesn't mean them high draft picks are going to pan out. I can name you tons of guys that didn't pan out.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can start with Alyork Candy in basketball with the Clippers.
Well, I mean, if we're going to go...
Joe Smith, the guy from Maryland, ain't really pan out as the number one. There's so many people that don't pan out.
Right, but that's because of... That's because coaching in general, people miss out on the fundamentals of knowing how to pick a player. For instance, the reason why Eli Manning is so unsuccessful in New York, you want to know why? Because he's a Southern kid with a shitty arm throwing into the wind. Okay, now I want you to see it, and this isn't a knock on Eli.
Listen, that's about the best thing you said the whole show. That I like. I like that, Gambino. I like that. He don't really got a strong arm, and he's playing in a kind of like a windy city. I don't want to use terminology windy city because that's Chicago. That's great point. That's great point.
That's why none of these West Coast quarterbacks ever work out on the East. Mark Sanchez, Matt Castle. Yes, he had one good year with Tom Brady, but he also had Randy Moss as wide receiver. So
and Bill Belichick at his coach. But go ahead.
Right. So of course you're going to go 10-6. But those West Coast quarterbacks can't come East Coast and play if they don't have a strong arm because you're throwing into the wind by October.
Okay, now listen.
So that's 2/3 of that's 3/4 of the year you're throwing into the wind.
Okay, now listen. I don't mean to cut you. We're out of time. I love what you just said, and I'm going to take that to a next level because you just opened my brain cells when you bring that up. Another thing coaches need to do is play to the strength of the quarterback they draft. You understand what I'm saying?
Not even just the quarterback. Any position in which they draft, they have to play to that person's strengths, weaknesses, if you're going to draft that person.
Yeah, especially the quarterback, though. Especially the quarterback.
And just one last quick example. Like, let's say you live in Minnesota, okay? Now, would you get offensive linemen from Florida if you lived in Minnesota? Absolutely not. Why?
I mean, listen, they do play in the dome, though, right?
Right. Well, now they do.
I mean, they've been playing in the dome. They played in the Metrodome. I know what you're trying to say. Let's use the frozen tundra. No, let's use Green. That's what I'm saying. The frozen tundra. Let's use Green Bay.
So I'll use Green Bay. So you're a guy from Florida who's played your entire high school, college career
in the heat.
In the heat, in the whatever climate that is, you enjoy it, whatever. You get drafted by Green Bay, and come October, you're fucking freezing. You're freezing. Like, your body isn't used to the cold, which then creeps in the back of your head, which then makes you an unreliable person on my team because you're not climate ready. Now, that's not your fault. It's not something it's not something that I can blame you for, but go to a freezer and sit there for 6 hours and come back out during training camp so you can get ready.
But Gambino, I'm gonna say one thing, Gambino. I understand. I like the Eli Manning thing with the win. I like that better. Now when you're talking about weather, now you pampering these guys. And let me tell you something. All because you played with Florida doesn't mean you never been to a cold field. Because how about when they go on the road and it's cold places they play at? Because they don't play in all that hot weather the whole year. There's some places they visit.
Hold on. Let me ask you this question. Take all the take Eli Manning's record off the books. Take Ben Roethlisberger records off the books, right? You're the New York Giants. You got the number 1 pick. Okay? Let's go back to 2004. You know that Ben Roethlisberger has played in cold weather games in college because he came from the University of Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, Miami, Ohio. That's why they ain't pick him. But yeah.
Over Ole Miss, which is, and I'm not necessarily familiar with the weather in Mississippi, but I'm assuming that it's on the hot to cold. It's never really snowing in Mississippi.
No, go ahead. Keep going. Don't worry about that. Go ahead.
So, in 2004, would you take a Ben Roethlisberger who was war ready over an Eli Manning?
Well, what I know now, of course I'll take Big Ben, but we didn't know.
Case closed.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Further drops Eli Manning off the list.
Listen.
And further just drops him off the list.
Gambino, listen. I love to agree to disagree. So I'm glad that you don't agree. I'm not saying he's first ballot. I'm saying he gets in. Listen, I'm saying he may be the last. Whatever the last ballot is, that's what he is. I'm just saying. Hold on, let me get a word. I'll let you get a word. Let me get a word. I think he gets in through the intangibles. He gets in via intangibles. What I mean is the politics, his brother, his father will give him whatever little bit that he needs to get in. Because them 2 Super Bowls, them writers and voters, those were huge for him to make it. Huge. I don't care what nobody says. What happened?
He's the Freddie Mercury of the NFL.
Call him what you want, but I wish I could make a future bet with a lot of you guys. And I swear to God, bro, I bet at least $1,000. And I know that he's getting in. I don't know when he's getting in, but I know he's getting in.
But it should be outlawed. It should be completely outlawed.
Right. I mean, like I said, if you're a type of guy that you like the guys that show up in the big games, then he's in. But if you're a guy like my man Noah Parker, who's my co-host, who believes in the body of work, consistent body of work, then he doesn't get in. Because the last thing Eli is consistent. Like I said, I call him bipolar. Either he's horrible or he's great. There's no middle grounds with Eli Manning. And yo, listen, Gambino, unfortunately, I wish I could speak to you for another half an hour. Trust me, I love doing this. Like I told my man before, I like this better than sex, man. I mean, curse me out if you want, man. I don't care. I love doing this. But unfortunately, doing, time restrictions, I got to shut it down right now. All right, listen, thank you. Thank you for your call. I'm hoping you join us in future events. I like where you took it. But like I said, you got to give the book of Eli a little credit because not one time you gave him credit for anything. I didn't hear you say one good thing about him.
If you want a positive thing?
One positive before we turn. After this, I got to turn it over.
He wore the number 10.
All right. With that, we got to shut it down. Thank you, Gambino, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, brother?
Be well.
All right, guys. Guys, thank you for another open session Alyork Sports Show. The raw truth. I'm here to give y'all nothing but the truth to help you guard, man. Like I said, you want the truth, you want some real shit, I'm your guy. You want motherfuckers to lie to you, tell you all the incredible shit that's non-true, then I'm not your guy. So you pick your poison. Like I always say, choose one. And with that, hold your heads. Thank you for joining me. I love y'all. Until Thursday, I'll see y'all again. Hold your heads, baby. Alyork Sports.